Good Tuesday evening to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich with your Wednesday, May 29th, 2013 outlook. And we're going to start off with today's European model. This is from 12Z on Tuesday. And just to give you an idea of what we're looking at today, we have, first of all, low pressure is going to be sitting up over top of the Great Lakes region, upper Michigan. A warm front that's going to be extending out like this. Okay, and you can see the showers and thunderstorms that are the focal point along that warm front. So warm front also extends back here like this. So basically a couple things to take note of here. One, you're going to have a very, very warm surge of warm air coming in from the southwest like this. So anywhere south of this front is going to be baking over the next 4 days or so, maybe even 5 days. And that's thanks to a Bermuda high pressure that's sitting off the coast like this. Anytime you have a high pressure system that's out over the Atlantic at this latitude, with the clockwise flow around a high pressure like this, that's going to promote southwesterly winds around it, kind of like this. So you're going to have that warmth up in this area, and we're talking about extreme warmth with a very strong ridge building over the eastern half of the United States. Now, with this warm front being up here, I think the focal point for showers and thunderstorms are going to be right along that front where you have the best lift and the best dynamics. So European model has this depicted very nicely here where the warm front is and all the showers and thunderstorms along that. And then as we move forward in time, I think we're going to move forward in time. Here we go. As we move forward in time from that, you do have some shower and thunderstorm activity that's going to move across about central New York State today. Now, there's some discrepancy here, and in all fairness, again, the Storm Prediction Center did their Day 2 outlook very early. This was done at in the afternoon, about 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday, and I think there's some changes that are going to be made to this since they last put this out. And of course, at the time that this forecast was done, this may have already been changed the next morning on Wednesday morning. But as of now, at the time we did this forecast, the video forecast, it was not changed yet. I think you take the slight risk that they currently have going all the way down into almost to Lehigh Valley and over to State College, or just south of State College and this area. I think we can kind of cut this out here more like this, maybe clipping northeastern PA a little bit. I don't think it gets as far east into Connecticut either. Kind of like this. This is probably your slight risk area if I would draw it. I think they're a little bit too expansive on that right now, but again, in all fairness, they did this a lot earlier, and I've updated model guidance to take a look at since then, which would suggest that it's going to be along this warm front, which is going to be sitting up here like this. So on either side of the front is where you have that threat for severe weather, with a low pressure system being up here, and the front kind of going right through the middle of that. And actually your best area is going to be really up in this area here. So from places like Binghamton and Albany over to Syracuse, I think would be getting the action sphere weather for Wednesday. I really don't think it's going to be much further south, but we are going to allow for an isolated thunderstorm to take place over much of our area here. And I really would, if I really thought this through, I think you're not going to see any precipitation at all, or almost a 0% chance of precipitation south of this line. I think one of these pop-up storms that are non-severe could get down into the areas that further south into PA and northern New Jersey at the very least. But anyway, long story short, I don't think it's going to be as expansive as the SPC currently has it. As far as temperatures are concerned, we're talking about some serious warmth here moving in. Now, this is today. Temperatures well up in the upper 80s, mid to upper 80s for much of our area here, and especially down towards Philadelphia. You might get close to 90 today. But I think the real heat, it comes in the subsequent days here as we get into this is Thursday. We're getting up to near 90 over most areas here, and then you get up to Saturday, you're into the lower 90s into interior South Jersey, Philadelphia, over to Harrisburg, Allentown, places like that. We'll get into the lower 90s possibly on Friday, and I think that could continue again on Saturday. We'll almost have a carbon copy day with hazy, hot, and humid conditions. And the European model has it backing off quite a bit on Sunday. There's a reason for that. This is the precipitation for that's with the front today. You move forward in time, really not having anything to deal with as far as precipitation goes until we get to Sunday. And here's that cold front that's going to come through on Sunday. Now look at the timing of this. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday, and you got precipitation already getting over to East Central PA. There's some timing discrepancies over the last couple of days of how fast this precipitation would get in here with this cold front, and some of the models today have it getting well out ahead of it. So, these areas over here are already getting the precipitation. It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon. If that happens, the temperatures will be cut down a little bit on Sunday and it won't be quite as hot. But if it is delayed, we can get up close to 90 again, especially for these areas here that aren't getting any precipitation over to from Philadelphia and points southeast. But we'll take a look at that as we get closer to the weekend. But right now, there's that opportunity for Sunday afternoon to be have showers and thunderstorms, and depending on timing, with this cold front, we might have to take a look at severe weather and see if that's a possibility. Either way, this is Sunday evening at 8 p.m. Cold front's pressing through, and again, you could have some bigger storms come through here if it does hold off, and you don't have the clouds inhibiting the development of any severe weather. So we'll take a look at that as we get closer to the weekend. But as of right now, look for the cold front to move through and showers to start affecting the region at least Sunday afternoon, and perhaps not waiting until the evening, but we'll nail down the timing in the coming days. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchers, and that is your outlook for Wednesday, May 29th, 2013. Have a great Wednesday.